We all think of cats as brave, silent hunters, right? But what if I told you that beneath all that calm are fears they carry every single day? Fears most of us never even notice. Cats may not speak our language, but their hearts feel everything. The sudden silence, the flicker of a shadow, the way your hand moves just a little too fast. And the saddest part? Most cat owners have no idea their furry friend is scared at all. But once you understand these hidden fears, everything changes. You'll start to see your cat's world through their eyes, and suddenly, the way they act will make perfect sense. Today, we're diving deep into 9 secret fears cats face every day, even in the comfort of your home. Some of these might shock you. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make your cat feel safe, seen, and truly loved. Number 1. Loud silence. It might sound strange, but complete silence can scare cats just as much as loud noise. Cats rely heavily on background sounds to feel connected to their environment. Birds chirping, people moving, distant hums of daily life. But when the world suddenly becomes too quiet, it triggers their survival instincts. To them, silence might mean danger is near, like a predator about to strike or a storm approaching. You might notice your cat freeze, widen its eyes, or become overly alert in a quiet room. In nature, silence often precedes something threatening, and your cat still carries that ancient wiring. When a cat enters an eerily quiet space, it's not just being cautious. It's preparing for the unknown. Adding a soft TV sound or gentle music in your home can actually help your cat feel safer. To them, silence isn't peaceful, it's a warning sign. Number 2. Sudden movements. Cats crave predictability. So when something moves too fast, whether it's your hand, a child, or a swinging bag, they instantly go into defense mode. This fear comes from their survival instinct. In the wild, sudden motion could mean a snake, a bird of prey, or another fast-moving threat. Even if you're playing or reaching for a toy, if it's too quick or jerky, your cat might think it's in danger. That's why cats often jump, run, or swat when startled. This isn't overreaction, it's ancient reflexes. For your cat, trust builds with calm, steady movement. They need time to scan and process their environment. If you move too fast, especially near their face or tail, they can panic. Cats see quick motion as unpredictable, and in their world, unpredictable equals unsafe. Slowing things down is the key to making your cat feel secure. Number 3. Unfamiliar scents. Cats don't just sniff things, they read them like a book. Your scent, your home scent, even your clothes, they're all comforting chapters in their world. But introduce something unfamiliar, like a new perfume, cleaning product, or a friend's dog on your clothes, and your cat might instantly back away. Why? Because scent is the main way they recognize safety. If something smells off, their brain goes into alert mode. You might see them sniff, pause, then suddenly leave or hide. This fear isn't just about dislike. It's about uncertainty. Unfamiliar smells suggest territory changes, unknown animals, or hidden threats. To a cat, it's like someone erased part of their world and replaced it with confusion. That's why bringing home strong odors or switching products quickly can cause your cat stress. Give them time. Reintroduce new smells gradually. Let them investigate on their terms. Their nose is their compass, and unfamiliar scents throw it off course. Number 4. Shadows that move. It's not just big things that scare cats. Shadows can terrify them too, especially when those shadows appear suddenly or move strangely. Think about it. A shadow on the wall stretching unexpectedly, a tree branch moving in the wind, or even your silhouette changing angles in the evening light. To a cat who sees with incredible sensitivity, that shadow can look like a lurking predator. They don't know if it's real or not. Their instinct tells them, better to be safe than sorry. That's why a cat might stare at the wall, dart away from a light flicker, or crouch low when a shadow passes by. They're not being dramatic. They're reacting to a mysterious change in their world. You can help by making lighting more consistent in rooms your cat sleeps in. Shadows may seem harmless to us, but to your cat, they can feel like silent, shapeless monsters in the dark. Number 5. The vacuum monster. To a cat, Your vacuum cleaner isn't just a cleaning tool. It's a roaring, unpredictable beast that invades their territory. Think about it. It growls loudly, moves erratically, and even chases things across the floor. For a creature as sensitive as a cat, this is an all-out sensory assault. The noise is thunderous, the vibration rattles their body, and the unpredictability makes it feel like an attack. Even after years of exposure, many cats never get used to it. They hide under beds, flee to closets, or tremble silently. It's not a matter of being spoiled, it's how their nervous system is wired. The vacuum doesn't make sense in their world, and they can't predict its behavior. The best thing you can do is give your cat a safe space, far from the chaos, with familiar smells and toys when you clean. To your cat, that vacuum is less appliance and more apocalypse. Number 6. New environments. Cats are territorial by nature. Their world is defined by smells, sounds, routines, and escape routes they've memorized. So when they're placed in a new environment, whether it's a new home, a vet's office, or even a friend's house, it's like dropping a human in a foreign country with no map, no language, and no warning. Everything becomes a potential threat. Unfamiliar flooring, strange furniture, new scents, and no known hiding places. Even confident cats can become timid, slinking under beds or behind curtains in a new space. This fear isn't just shyness. It's their survival instinct scanning for danger. You might notice their ears turn like satellites, tails stay low, and paws move cautiously. They need time to understand this new space is safe. The best way to help is to introduce new environments slowly, one small area at a time, and always provide a place to hide. To a cat, control equals comfort. Number 7. Open spaces. We often think of cats as wild roamers, but many actually fear wide open spaces. That large living room, open hallway, or backyard with no walls can feel deeply threatening. Why? Because cats are both predators and prey. And when they're in an open area with no cover, they feel exposed, like they could be hunted. This fear is rooted in their biology. In the wild, a cat would never nap in the middle of an open field. They stick to edges, hide in bushes, and climb to higher ground. So when your cat avoids the center of the room and hugs the walls, it's not a preference, it's instinct. They feel safest when there's something above, behind, or around them. Even at home, give them cozy nooks, boxes, or shelves where they can observe without being in the spotlight. For a cat, a small, secure corner often feels bigger than a wide, empty room. Number 8. Staring eyes. It might sound silly, but prolonged eye contact, even loving eye contact, can feel threatening to a cat. In the feline world, a direct, unblinking stare is not a sign of affection. It's a challenge. It's what predators do right before they pounce. So when you or a stranger lock eyes with a cat for too long, they might feel cornered or challenged, even if you're smiling. That's why many cats gravitate toward the one guest not paying attention to them. That person feels non-threatening. You might notice your cat glances at you, then slowly blinks. That's their way of saying, I trust you. Try returning the slow blink instead of holding a hard stare. It tells your cat you're a friend, not a threat. Understanding their fear of eye contact helps build a stronger bond. In a cat's world, the softest look can mean more than 1,000 words. Number 9. Being trapped. Cats always want to know they can leave, anytime. Whether they're under a table, on your lap, or inside a room, what they fear most isn't where they are. It's the idea that they can't get out. This is why closed doors, tight hugs, or being held too long can trigger panic. A cat's sense of freedom is tied directly to their sense of security. If they feel trapped, even for a second, their brain tells them they're in danger. That's why your cat may scratch at doors, avoid being picked up, or even bite when restrained. It's not personal, it's instinct. They need the option to escape, even if they don't use it. The best way to earn a cat's trust is to let them choose when to come close and when to leave. In their mind, freedom isn't a luxury, it's survival. Now that you've seen it, the hidden world your cat lives in, you might realize something powerful. Your cat isn't overreacting. They're not being dramatic. They're just surviving in a world they don't fully understand. But you can help. You now hold the key to removing stress, building trust, and giving your cat a life that finally feels safe. One where they don't have to be on edge. One where they know they're home. So next time your cat hides, jumps, or runs from something invisible to you, pause. Remember what you've learned. Offer space, safety, and kindness. Because sometimes the smallest change from you makes the biggest difference to them. And if this helped you see your cat in a new light, imagine how many others could benefit too. Share this. Spread the understanding. Let's build a world where no cat lives in silent fear again. Thanks for watching. And thank you for loving your cat the way they truly need.